He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on the grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be doing a spatchcocked chicken on the pit barrel cooker. But I'm not going to hang it today. I'm just going to lay it out on the racks. I know the PBC is well known for being able to hang food in it, but I'm going to use it as a miniature UDS today. And I'm just going to lay my spatchcocked chicken across the grates. And we're going to be using some alder wood today. The guys out at Wildwood Grilling sent me a bunch of stuff, and I have some alder chunks or blocks. And I always use alder with just salmon or fish, so I'm going to use it on chicken today to see how that works out, okay? We're going to be injecting our chicken with this concoction I came up with, and I'll give you guys all the ingredients once I start doing the prep work and in the description block. One of the main reasons we're doing this cook today is we're going to be testing out a new thermometer. The folks over at Meteor, that's right, M-E-A-T-E-R, Meteor, sent me a wireless smart meat thermometer, okay? This little contraption here works on Bluetooth, and it works with your cell phone, okay? So it's supposed to be able to monitor the temperature of the meat in which it's inserted in, plus the ambient temperature of the grill in which it's being cooked in, which within the PBC, that is probably a good idea. I want to try to see what the ambient temperature inside of the barrel is while it's cooking. A lot of people say that it cooks somewhere in 275 degrees or so. So that's what we want to try to see if this will capture that. Hey, let's go ahead and put this through its paces, and we'll see exactly how this works out, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get into our prep work, okay? So hey, don't go nowhere, and let's get this started. All right, guys, so we have our spatchcocked chicken here, as you can see, and then here is our injection. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this injection and we're gonna shoot it up. The injection has soy sauce in it, it has some bourbon in it, it has some yellow mustard in it, it has some brown sugar in it, it has a little garlic powder, and a couple other things. So what we're gonna do is, and I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description block and here on the screen. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this bad boy up right underneath the skin. Seems like we got a little fly that wants to get into the action here. Gotta keep him away from our chicken. All right, so we injected the breast. All right. Hit right underneath the skin for the thighs and the drumsticks, okay? Then we're gonna try to squeeze them in this Ziploc bag here. Let's fold them in half. Get them in there. All right, so we got our chicken in the Ziploc bag. We're gonna clean up here. We're gonna throw this in the refrigerator in another container and let it sit for 2 hours. And when we come back, we'll get the PBC all fired up. We throw the Meteor meat thermometer into the chicken, and we'll see exactly how it all works out. So hey, hang around and don't go nowhere. All right, guys, so we've got our chicken out of the refrigerator. It's been marinating in that injection for about 2 hours now. We're gonna go ahead and season up the outside and the inside of it and get her on the pit barrel cooker. Like I told you before, we have some blocks of alder wood that we got from the good folks out at Wildwood Grilling. They sent me a bag of these, so I'm interested in seeing how this alder wood tastes, if at all, on the chicken. I'll let you know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get these bad boys seasoned up. We're gonna be seasoning with a little bit of Revr'n raised ghost pepper rub. I wanna get a little heat in here with the rest of our seasoning. So we can go ahead and finish this off. Now I'm hoping for some rendered crispy skin. We'll see, I don't know. But the pit barrel cooker normally cooks, I believe it's 275 degrees or so. So we should be hot enough to give us a real nice skin, okay? All right. All right. We got this taken care of. Now let's go ahead and fire up the Meteor thermometer and get her in here, okay? All right, guys, so we're done with our cook. I know I didn't show a lot of video or any video of the chicken actually cooking on the pit barrel cooker. I'm doing a lot of running around during the time of the cook, so I didn't really get a lot of video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this what the chicken looks like right now as it came off the PBC and sitting here on the cutting board. So as you can see, the chicken has a nice brown mahogany color. It's very, very juicy. The skin looks like it has rendered and is crispy. Looking forward to tasting this. You can see the herbs and the spices from Revr'n's rub on the chicken. So the next thing we want to do is to have a taste test. But before I cut into the chicken, I want to talk about the Meteor thermometer first of all. Okay, the concept is real good, okay? I like the idea of it using Bluetooth and it keeping the ambient temperature of the cooking chamber, as well as giving you the internal temperature of the food that's being cooked. That's very cool, okay? The couple of issues that I had with it was, one, it being Bluetooth, you cannot go very far away from the cooking apparatus, okay? It says 33 feet. Depending on what type of barriers are in between your phone and the thermometer, it could be even a shorter distance, because I have the cooker on the patio and I'm down in the basement, and with the thermometer being sealed in the barrel, okay, and then plus the signal having to go through the sliding glass door, I kept losing signal a lot. I almost had to put the phone outside in order for the signal to be consistent, okay? So now we only used it in its raw state as far as the Bluetooth feature. We did not do the bridge or the cloud, and so we will probably do that on our next test, okay? The things I do like about it is, one, it does give you the ambient temperature of the cooking apparatus that you're using, so you're able to tell exactly what the air is like. Now, the internal temperature of the pit barrel cooker, it kept reading at 217, 225, and then when I took another thermometer and connected it to the actual grate, it came out to 243. So is the grate temperature the right temperature, or the ambient temperature of the chamber the right temperature? I might have to run some more tests and see exactly which one I would believe is more accurate, okay? Also, I like that it tells you how much time is remaining on the cook based on your target temperature and, like I said, the cooking temperature, internal temperature. It calculates all that and tells me how much time is remaining on the cook. So that's very, very cool. I think if like I said, I haven't tried the bridge yet, so we'll try the bridge on the next one. I have an old cell phone, an old S3, and I'll use that as the bridge next time to see exactly what kind of distance I can get with that one, because that turns it into a Wi-Fi thermometer versus a Bluetooth thermometer. Okay, so you know, the verdict is still out on it, but I do like the fact that it is wireless. There's no wires to it, so I think this would be fantastic if you got chicken or something going around a rotisserie and you want to monitor the temperature of a rotisserie type atmosphere or what have you. I think this works out very, very well. Okay, so we got some other testing. So far, I like it. It's just that I'm going to have to utilize the bridge in order to get further away from it. Because I have my cell phone in my pocket, I'm running around the house, and it kept beeping saying that it lost connection. So I had to keep the cell phone closer to the sliding glass door in order for it to maintain. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's enough talk. Let's go ahead and have a taste test and see how this thing turned out. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull out our media thermometer, and once I clean this up and put it back into this block here, then it will turn itself off. So once it's in the block, it will turn itself off. As long as it's not in the block, it's considered turned on. And once you clean it up and put it back in the block, then the battery in the back will continue to charge it for its next use. Okay, so we'll put this on the side. Got my trusty knife here. My wife's like, why do I use this thing? But I like it. It's heavy duty. I love this Ruku. I got it from Amazon. I'll put the link down there if you want to check it out. Okay. All right, so chicken is very, very juicy. It smells good. It's got a nice smoky flavor. I'm not quite sure if I'm getting that alder flavor from the alder wood, but let's go ahead and check this out. So, cut the wing off. Okay. Very juicy. Very, very juicy. But the skin is not as crisp as I would have liked it to have been, but you can see the injection right there. And as I cut into it, I can smell the brown sugar and the bourbon. So, all right. So let's see what we got here. Very juicy, very juicy. All right. Wow, that smells real good. All right, for the taste test. I like that. I like that injection. It's got that brown sugar bourbon flavor to it. It could stand a little bit more garlic, so maybe I'll tweak the garlic level in it. Man, it's just pretty good, pretty good. That Revr'n Rage rub tastes real good, but I probably could have used a little bit more kick to it because most of the flavoring is probably on the skin until I get to the underside of the chicken. Moist. So very juicy, and I love it. So final verdict is that you don't necessarily have to hang your chicken in the PBC. Like I said, I laid this on the rack, and I laid that rack upside down, as you saw, so the opening would hang down, and I can throw some wood chips down in the bottom of it. So, love the PBC, fantastic cooking device, almost a set it and forget it type apparatus. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all we have time for tonight. Hey, thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon, and like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if there's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.